In Queensland, people have access to disability insurance cover on a no-fault basis through both Commonwealth and state schemes.
For residents of Queensland, the schemes, the NDIS, the NIIS and the WCRA, Lifetime Treatment, Care and Support scheme, operate in different ways.
The National Disability Insurance Scheme, or NDIS for short, is the Commonwealth scheme and is governed by the National Disability Insurance Scheme Act 2013. The NDIS generally applies to people who have a permanent impairment that significantly affects their ability to take part in everyday activities, or to people who have a developmental delay. Participants of the NDIS are provided access to a wide spectrum of possible supports aimed at assisting them in pursuing goals, objectives and aspirations.
It's probably fair to say that the NDIS scheme is the parent or more general of the three schemes. It of course also is broader in terms of because it does not have the limitation that the other two schemes have with respect to how the person came to have suffered their injury. So the first scheme that a person is likely to be identified as being eligible to participate in, if they're eligible at all, is the NDIS scheme.
The National Injury Insurance Scheme, or NIIS, is a state-based scheme and is currently available to persons who sustain serious personal injuries as a result of motor vehicle or workplace accidents. Participants of the NIIS are provided necessary and reasonable lifetime treatment, care and support services. To date, the NIIS has been implemented in the National Injury Insurance Scheme Queensland Act 2016, as well as via amendments to the Motor Accident Insurance Act 1994 and the Workers' Compensation and Rehabilitation Act 2003. In the future, it is intended that the NIIS will also cover injuries relating to medical treatment and general public liability.
The WCRA scheme, which provides for treatment, care and support and ultimately lifetime treatment, care and support compensation, is a scheme that provides those benefits hand in hand with the workers' compensation scheme that exists in Queensland for work-related injuries. So in general terms, if a person is eligible for workers' compensation benefits because their injury was sustained in the course of employment, and provided they have an injury that is covered by the treatment, care and support regime, which has to be a serious injury, then that person can be eligible for additional compensation benefits in the form of treatment, care and support. One of the exceptions, though, importantly for that, is with regard to what are generally called journey claims. That is to say, by way of example, if a worker was travelling between their place of work and home, in those circumstances, that person, if injured during the course of that journey, is and has been for many years now eligible for workers' compensation benefits. Injuries in those circumstances are not covered under the WCRA treatment, care and support compensation regime. There are some general principles under or established by the NDIS scheme that ensure what was no doubt the intent behind the combined effect of these schemes, that a person, whilst they might be eligible to participate in two or more schemes, will be pushed out, as it were, into one of the state-based schemes if they're indeed eligible for that, rather than remaining within the NDIS system